Okay, so this is going to be part 2. And in part 2, we're going to be going over how to make your different looks and how to save them as regular memories, how to save them as master memories. This is the same setup we had last time. You can see all my inputs are named the same. Again, I'm still using a simulator. We have our logos. These are all the logos that I uploaded. I changed them out a little bit, and I even put an actual logo. So I got frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, and logo 1. So this is our edit surface area. So we have our individual screen that we can build on. We have all of our inputs. We have our memories. If we need properties, we have our properties, which always takes a moment to bring up. We can switch between screen 1, screen 3, or screen 4. And you will notice they are labeled blend, DSM, and record. We did do our blend area. That's how we got a 3240 by 1080 resolution. So I'm going to be basing all of this off of a show I have done in the past. I am going to turn these on real quick. First thing I want to do is I want to go into my native set. I want it to use set 1, which I've already defined in my pre-setup. You know that your native background is on because you can see these lines. No lines, lines. Native background, not native background. From there, the A, B, C, D, E, F is a very specific order. A is laying all the way towards the back, right on top of the native. F lays in front of everything. So when you're building, be conscious of that as well. And if you need something to sit in front of something else, you need to reassign your layers. So again, I'm going to just do a show I have done in the past. We're going to build it up real quick. We always had, nope, not you. See, this is why I get rid of those. Let's tell you what, let's do it this way. I'm going to get rid of those. So I'm going to set this here. I'll set that right on that line. And notice it does snap to that line. Okay, and layer B. Now, I want these two to be the same size. There's a couple ways I can do that. Notice this line that just popped up, it snaps to that as well. Okay, I can drop it down. It's that line. I can bring it over here, bring it over there. So notice my vertical lines all match as well. And there we go. And then you kind of eyeball this in. Another way of doing that, we're going to clear all that out, is I'm going to put one on A, and for B, let's just go ahead and resize it. Properties, A, position and size, copy. B, let's go ahead and put PC1 in there because we need it for stage right. So that's my highlighted. Paste. Now it's sitting on top. I'm just going to move it along my x-axis. Eyeball it in. Now I know, because I copied and pasted the sizes, they're exactly the same size. No questions about it. Actually, let's go ahead and leave that up. Okay. So we've got PC1 in 2 different places so everybody can see it. Let's build my IMAG is always another important part of this. We'll put that on C. Notice I didn't highlight C. I just dragged and dropped it on top of whoop. I dragged and dropped it. I dragged the input and dropped it over the C area. So I'm going to be doing a couple things a couple different ways. I think that kind of went towards the middle. But this one I'll do the normal way. So D is going to be a name. And we are going to crop both of those inputs. But for right now, I just need to make them basically there. Let's say, based on this show, I will then make what I think is good. I will get my client. I will have my client sign off on it. And maybe they tell me that they want borders around everything. So first things first, we're going to do borders. We want to do a edge border and we want to do it a specific color, it'll be a brand color. And I don't remember the actual RGB on this, so we'll just go with that. Looks nice. And I want to paste that on my other side. Paste and done. So now this I want to crop. So I'm going to slide this all the way over, cropped and cropped. I now will go get the client. I'll build out a couple basic looks. And this is going to be our main look because we're doing lots of PowerPoints. It's a medical, continuing medical education show. So lots of PowerPoints, very frequent. This is going to be the look 95% of the times. Client signs off on it. Save mode. Save slot 1. Now, biggest thing is, notice how the moment I move the cursor, this changes. So click, you're going to tab, press tab twice. All right, so I'm going to label it PC1 16:9 Charlie, or C. There's a reason I'm doing that for this particular show, because we have names coming from a computer and IMAG getting established for each person. I actually want to save that as number 3. (16:9) C. And this is why. I'm going to delete the name. I just click on D, hit the delete button. And now I'm going to delete that and that. I'm going to save this. Since I'm overriding something I've already saved, it wants me to confirm. Yes. And I'm going to change this to A. Now for this particular show, I will do this look for PC1, PC2, Mac 1, and Mac 2 in 4:3 and 16:9. So imagine 4 rows, 8 rows of basically the exact same build. So it gets very repetitive. So I'll build all of these out. I'm not going to go through all of them. And then I'll do my Downstage monitors, which is very simple. You drag it, you put it in there. It's 16:9. PC1 DSM. And then PC2 DSM. If I can type. All right, and I'll float all of those out for all 4, 6 if you include the satellites, 7 if we include IMAG. I'm going to do my native set 1, which is frame 3, because we already programmed all that out. Same thing. And I'm going to make my pip size 16:9. And then I want B to be my IMAG. Where'd I put IMAG? There it is. This also is going to be cropped. Let's make that about that big. So I think that's about normally how it is. Make that a little bit bigger. And then for giggles, let's throw in our logo. Our logo. Actually, let's not throw in our logo because that's actually going to be our names. And that'll be cropped also. And to get this right, we normally go through the biggest name, make sure it fits on in here the way it's supposed to, put it in center, call it a day, move on. Save PC, tab PC 1 C record. Because again, I'm going to build out all of this, and I want it to build in the same time it builds in the big screen. I want all of this to be seamless. One person is controlling the big screen, the records, and the downstage feed. And we actually send that record and we'll send it to our speaker ready room. So it's also part of our satellites, as well as overflow rooms and other places. So all of that just to get to these guys. Again, I want to switch everything seamlessly. So master memory, save mode, number 1. Label it out, PC1 16x9 alpha. So on the first screen, I want PC1 16x9A. On the second screen, which is my record, I'm going to scroll down until I get to PC1 downstage. And I'm going to scroll down even more till I get to my record setup. And I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to do that for B and C as well. And I don't need to change here because it's going to stay exactly the same on that. So here we go. We got our master memories. We're going to get rid of all that. I'm going to set up in preview. So person is talking. We're going to get ready to go to our next setup. Notice how everything builds out. I hit one take button. It transitions. I wait for my camera guy to establish a camera shot. Once I have confirmed that it's there, I take the camera. And at that time, I also confirm that the name is correct. Or after that, I confirm the name is correct. And once I have all of that, there we go. And I am very seamlessly streaming. Oop. Here we go. This will be good. So I forgot to put the native background on that. So edit, screen, native background, set 1, and there you go. Go back to live, and that's how you can. And with their software, you can control all. Again, if you tie 2 of them together, all 8 outputs simultaneously. I've got my graphics operator to my left handling all the graphics. I don't have to worry about graphics. I look at my multi-view and I converse with him to figure out which computer we're going to next. If we have to go to satellite next, the producer tells me that. I queue up satellite. I'm controlling everything from here. This has been a very long video. I apologize. I thought these would be about 10 minutes each, and the last one was 14. This one is going to wind up being longer than 10 as well. I do have at least one more video I want to throw at you guys covering some of this stuff. And then if my brain thinks of anything else that would be pertinent, I'll let you guys, I'll throw that into the next video, or if I come up with a couple of different things, I'll put that in a final video. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Leave a comment to let me know what you think I'm doing right, what do you think I'm doing wrong. If you know another way to do some of this stuff, if you know that there's a copy-paste button in regards to memories and all that stuff, let me know. You know, I'm always willing to learn and then share it with you guys. That's been it for me. See you next time.